Would you be in favor of making fire rescue dispatching separate from the main dispatching with its own dedicated dispatches that only work fire rescue calls to limit liability and improve public safety?
I don't know if I quite understand the question. You mean that they wouldn't, because as it stands right now, they do only dispatch at any given time, fire rescue, but of course they do move around. And I guess the answer to that, if you're talking about being cross-trained with law enforcement and fire rescue dispatch, I would be against making them separate. And I think the reason for that is it would cost more money. If you had a bunch of dispatchers that could only dispatch fire rescue, and you had a bunch of dispatchers that could only dispatch law enforcement, it would cost us more money, and it would probably force us to take deputies off the streets in this economy. So I don't think that would be a good answer. Again, consolidation is what's made us able to do what we do so well for the last several years. And so that would be unconsolidating, and I don't think that would be a good idea.
Thank you. Mr. Sullivan, same question.
Yes.
Need me to repeat it?
Yes. No. Separate. Absolutely. Two different disciplines. When a house is burning down, it's a different discipline than somebody's breaking into your house. I think they're two separate fields. I think that the dispatch for fire rescue should have its own identity, have its own training functions. I don't believe in cross-training the two. I don't believe in cross-training officers to be firefighters and firefighters to be law enforcement officers. So the short answer is absolutely. I think that we should separate the two.
Thank you.
We lose a lot of communication when it's all in one and no one's understanding the codes of the other department. If we're going to have cross-training people, then everybody should be on the same page. And if I'm not mistaken, there's different codes for fire and different codes for law enforcement. To me, that's a problem because they can be very confusing. And the lives that we have out there responding to those calls every single day is our officers and our firefighters and our first responders. I think as sheriff, you should take a look at that, bring those two together without any equivocation, make it where it's going to work together or separate it. Thank you.
Thank you.